are back here at the Samsung Live Shop, home of Samsung, where you can get the most special discounted prices for our amazing products, and of course the promo codes that you can only use in our Samsung Shop app and Samsung.com website. So if you missed the live from the past few days, and especially yesterday from the beginning of October, well, this is your chance this second day of October to check out immediately. And for those people who missed the promotions for our mobile phones last September, well, we're bringing them back today. And you've been seeing here, guys, the code that we can use for this week during this beginning of October. Let's use the code LS-SAVE BIG and get up to 90 Singapore dollars off on our mobile devices. And later, we're gonna demonstrate one or many of our products when checking out, so we will see exactly what are the things that we can check out with our mobile phones. And don't forget, guys, that we might have the mobile phones for tonight, but we also have other checkoutable products in our Samsung.com website where we can use the code LS-SAVEBIG, which also applies in some of our appliances, our TVs, and our refrigerators. So for that, guys, you might want to check out the rest of our appliances as well, not just the mobile phones that we have for tonight. And for that, guys, we're going to introduce the products that we have for highlighting during the second day of October. We have the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, the Galaxy S25 FE, the Tab S11 Ultra, the Tab S11, and the Tab S10 Lite. And all of these can only be checked out using our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. So make sure that you are making those purchases right now. And just like what we said for the promotions that we have for these devices, just use this code over here. Oh, it's over here. LS-SAVEBIG for these mobile phones and get up to 90 Singapore dollars off for our devices. And later, we're gonna check all of the items in our cart, but for our viewers, you might want to check it down there. The shopping bag icon is down there. Tap that and you will see the full list of devices that we have for tonight and score discounts right now. So for the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, you get a 50 Singapore dollars off when you use the code LS-SAVEBIG. 50 Singapore dollars off as well for the Galaxy Tab S11. 30 Singapore dollars off for the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite. And for the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, 30 Singapore dollars off. And as for our Galaxy S25 FE, which is over here as well in front of us, personally my favorite, the jet black version, you can get, again, take note, guys, you can get free storage upgrades right now. No need to use the code. So check it out now, guys. And for every other mobile devices that you want to check out, whether it may be an S25 series or a Z series phone, check the shopping bag icon. Tap that and then tap the exact link where the products are located. And again, the steps are add to cart, add the code, and then check out immediately, because from the last 4 days, last 3 days actually, that we went live, a lot of people are already checking out. And our mantra is first to check out, first to get. So guys, make sure that you are already using the code during this live. Don't miss out on our amazing promotions, especially if you missed out from last month. Alright, so those are all of the products for highlight for tonight. And if you want to check out immediately, you don't want to stay here, it's fine. Go ahead, just use the code and then check out immediately, and then you are free to go. But if you want to know about the products that we will be highlighting, you might want to stay, because we're going to go through them one by one. And again, guys, reminder for everyone that these products can only be checked out using our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. And did you know that the S25 FE and S25 Ultra are cheapest right now here at the home of Samsung? No other platforms are going to offer you these discounted prices, these lowest prices aside here. So make those purchases right now, especially for the S25 FE and S25 Ultra. Use the code LS-SAVEBIG for those amazing two phones. And for the people out there who might be thinking of checking out with an add-on like a watch or maybe a Galaxy Tab series, we still have the Eco Bundle deals available for us. So if you want to add on a Galaxy Watch 8 series or a Galaxy Tab S10, well, you get to have an additional 20 to 30% off on those add-ons. And take note, guys, our code LS-SaveBig will definitely stack up on some of these devices. So make the purchase right now. A lot of people actually checked out the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic last time. I am one of those people, by the way. So make sure that you are buying it as well, guys. Very, very worth it to have for fitness enthusiasts out there. And if you also want a tab, guys, good news is because we have the Galaxy Tab S11 series available to be checked out with the Eco Bundle promotions as well, plus the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite. So make those purchases right now. The Eco Bundle promotion is available for our S25 series, the Galaxy Z series, the Neo QLED QN series for our TVs, OLED S series, the Frame and Frame Pro 4K, QLED Q8F series, Crystal UHD series, and as for the refrigerators, it is available for the FDR series, all-around cooling series, AI energy mode, and twin cooling plus. So later, we're gonna try to check it out together. And for the people who might be in this live and thinking to check out an appliance, whether it may be a TV, a refrigerator, or even a washing machine, well, don't forget to use your Climate 400 voucher because this is still applicable for our select products. Use the code LS-SaveBig and then top it up with the Climate 400 voucher for you to have the maximum discount for our appliances. And for this, guys, for those people who have it, well, we're very happy that you are taking part of for our sustainability movement here from Samsung. And that's not it, guys, because if you want to check out an appliance, some of these select products are available with our Gifts with Purchase promotion, where we get to have a free Galaxy Tab A9 Plus when we're using our codes. Plus this, guys, you get to have the ultimate promotion here from the home of Samsung for our appliances. An ultimate discount of 400 plus Singapore dollars plus a free Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Definitely worth it to have. So check it out right now. This is again eligible for some of our refrigerators, washing machines, and even TVs. So make sure that you are really eyeing for those. But for those people who might not be receiving a Galaxy Tab A9 Plus with their select appliances, worry not, you can still use our Climate 400 voucher and our LS-SaveBig code, so you still have those amazing discounts. So make those purchases right now. And for the hero products for today, again, we have the Tab S11 series, the Tab S10 Lite, the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, and S25 FE. Don't forget to use the code for the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, Tab S11 series, and Tab S10 Lite, LS-SaveBig. And for our S25 FE, no more need to use the code. And for the people who missed our live yesterday, reminder that we already changed the code from LS-Buy Now to LS-SaveBig. So take note of that, guys. When you try to use the code LS-Buy Now, it will give you 0 Singapore dollars. So make sure that you are using this already. LS-Buy Now, out the window. LS-SaveBig, in. Alright? And with that, we're going to move on to highlight our first hero product, which are the Galaxy Tab S11 series, which are the S11 and S11 Ultra. And for the prices of these devices, the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra 256GB model from 1898 Singapore dollars, it is down to 1848 Singapore dollars with the code LS-SaveBig, and you get to have a Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra book cover keyboard for free, worth 268 Singapore dollars. And as for the Galaxy Tab S11 256GB, from 1398 Singapore dollars, it is down to 1348 Singapore dollars with the code LS-SaveBig. Alright? And you'll also get to receive the Galaxy Tab S11 book cover keyboard slim. And make sure, guys, that you check it out, because for these freebies, you get to have an additional 200, almost 200 plus for the discount. So with that said, guys, these are the reasons why we should check out the Galaxy Tab S11 series. Let's see this video.
This is Zoe, junior project manager by day and a budding tech influencer by night. But she's not in it alone. Introducing Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, the thinnest and most powerful Galaxy Tab ever. Zoe's subscriber count, a little less impressive. Perhaps she found a shortcut.
Hey Gemini, looking at my channel stats, what direction should I go in with my next video?
It looks like your videos about tech that doesn't need to be complicated are performing well.
So appeal to a non-tech savvy audience?
Exactly. Your audience seems to really connect with straightforward tech tips.
Equipped with this new insight, Zoe got to work on her script. Atrial fibrillation, sleep. Looks like somebody wanted to help out a little. No worries, Olive. Zoe already has a little assistance. See?
What is up? Welcome to my...
Just go with it. Yes. Post it. And before you knew it, Zoe gained a few more followers. Hey, we all gotta start somewhere. Now, after leveling up on her writing, she focused on her drawing. And she was not afraid to experiment with her creativity. With the newfound power at her fingertips, her artistic range quickly expanded and improved in detail and expression. Because her thumbnails went from amateur to amazing. Mwah. Even in work mode, she effortlessly switched from one task to another and another.
This is your favorite part of the night, right? I know you love it.
Another.
What's today's review?
Her productivity truly went through the roof.
And they are, in fact.
Is something bothering her?
How can I improve this background for my tech reviews?
Let's start with the bookshelf. Try removing some of the smaller items to declutter it.
What about lighting?
You want to make sure you're well lit.
Now she had the perfect setup. On camera, at least.
The studio has officially upgraded. Let's get into our new tech review.
It was the setup for success.
Easy flipped.
It was like all of her talent had finally been brought to life.
And
Zoe continued to check off things to do. And with each one, her following grew. She stepped up her game, even editing footage like a pro. With powerful performance and speed fueling her every task. And after successfully completing many to-dos, she turned them into ta-das in no time. Zoe finally realized that all she had needed to unlock her potential was her Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra.
So all of those reasons, guys, personally, I am one of those people who are like that person in the ad. Super on the go, really is taking advantage of the AI. I love how the Tab S11 series, especially the Tab S11, Mr. Alex there knows that I am a big fan of the Tab S11, are able to do all of those things for us. So if you've been thinking to check it out, let's flash the prices once more. I'll just talk about the prices, guys, for now, because actually we are having special discounts in our Samsung Shop app. So we're gonna try to check it out together in a bit and see the special prices for our Galaxy Tab S11 series. So are you ready, guys? So we're gonna open the Samsung Shop app. For our viewers out there who are in the live chat, make sure that you are checking out now. You saw the ad for our Tab S11, and I assure you guys that all of the things that we have for the Tab S11 are very, very true. All of the things that that ad just talked about, it is very, very true. All right, so for our viewers out there who might be watching us for the first time, or those people who might need a refresher on how to check out our products, well, again, they can only be checked out using our Samsung Shop app or, of course, Samsung.com website. And for us to quickly locate our favorite products, let's just scroll through the Samsung Shop app and then, again, enter the live stream. And then, of course, tap the shopping bag icon. All right, so for the shopping bag icon, guys, you will see a lot of the products listed. So we have the following: the S25 series, S25, S25 Plus, look at those. And of course, the Galaxy Z Fold 7, Z Flip 7, and the S25 Ultra. And the rest are the Galaxy Buds 3 FE, the S25 FE, the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, Tab S11, and the Tab S10 Lite. All right, so for now, we're going to check out the Galaxy Tab S11, see how you can quickly tap it and then locate it. Very, very useful app, right? So for those people who want to have the easiest access where to locate our amazing products for highlighting for tonight, just head over to our live stream and tap the exact link. So now we're gonna check out the Galaxy Tab S11 Wi-Fi edition, and then we're gonna tap on buy now. But for the promotions, let's quickly see what are the available promotions for this. All right, just a heads up, guys, we have both connectivities, 5G and Wi-Fi, and for this demonstration, we're gonna check out the 5G edition. You can definitely trade in, so if you want to trade in, just tap on the yes button, and then you just need to answer a few questions. See, you have all of these devices available for trading in, right? So if you have products that you want to trade in that are not here from Samsung, you can definitely do so. Just check out the full list in our Samsung Shop app. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on no thanks for now. And then, of course, with the Samsung Care Plus, you can definitely have that peace of mind from us that we got your backs if any accidental things happen with your device. And just like what you can see here, we have a 30% off for the 2-year Samsung Care Plus promotion. So you might want to check out that plan right now. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on none for now. Look at this, guys. You get to pay later. You get to have these amazing flexible payments. You get to have 30% off select Galaxy products valid for the Buds 3, Buds 3 Pro, and even a Galaxy Ring. And of course, first purchase offer on the Samsung Shop app. So make those purchases right now in our Shop app. Download it in the Google Store. But for those people who might be shopping already using their Galaxy devices, this is available by default already. And then let's, of course, check it out together by tapping on buy now. And once we tap on buy now, of course, you get to be directed to this page. Get up to 30% off eligible Galaxy Buds 3 series and rings. So if you want to check out the Galaxy Buds 3 or even a Galaxy Ring, you get to have an additional 30% off for those add-ons. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on continue for now. And for our viewers out there, again, just in case you're just coming into this 20-minute mark of our live, we already changed the code, okay? The code that we need to use is this up here, LS-Save Big. All right, so again, when you add this to your cart, you get to have the Galaxy Tab S11 book cover keyboard slim for free. 188 Singapore dollars worth. So if you want to have the instant protection for your Galaxy Tab S11, then this is the answer. And of course, guys, once we're here, we're gonna use the code LS-SaveBig, as you can see over here, guys, LS-SaveBig. All capital letters, no spaces, and correct sequence, which gives you a 50 Singapore dollars off. So you saw the price that we flashed a while ago for the 256 gigabyte model, right? Well, we have it for this price for our, again, first time Samsung Shop app users. I am a first time Samsung Shop app user, actually. I haven't used my additional discount privilege. So I'm thinking to use it right now for the Tab S11 Ultra. I've been saying it so much. I love the Tab S11 Ultra and Tab S11. Both are very powerful devices. So if you want to check out at this very special price, you can definitely do so using our official online channel. So if you are interested with checking it out, make sure that you are adding to cart, or next, of course, trading in. So you get up to 1,735 Singapore dollars of additional discount, and then add the code. And of course, don't forget that these are only applicable in our official channels, guys. No other channels are offering these amazing discounted prices tonight. All right, so now that we've already did the demonstration, later we're gonna do the S11 Ultra maybe. But for now, let's highlight the features of our Galaxy Tab S11 series, which is already here with me. There. Love this tab so much. I've been very, very happy, and I am very, very proud to hold this for the reason that I know that it's going to be very, very useful and powerful for me. I do picture myself, I do imagine myself, and I do imagine every people out there who really are powerhouses in their office. Like for example, you are a problem solver, someone who does a lot of calculations, someone who is best friends with Google Sheets, someone who needs note-taking power on the go. This tab is going to be our best friend. I know the S25 Ultra is one of the best devices out there with the S Pen. Look at this, guys. Of course, S Pen power on the S25 Ultra. And by the way, guys, the S25 Ultra is cheapest right now here from the home of Samsung, so you might want to check it out. All right. And for me, of course, this is a powerful note taker already, but I get to step that up further, like beyond, with the Galaxy Tab S11. You see this screen, guys? For the Tab S11, we get to have the 11-inch screen. And for the S11 Ultra, we get to have the 14.6-inch screen. Both are powerhouses in terms of screen real estate. And with the Galaxy Tab S11 and S11 Ultra screen being that big, well, you get to have the AI in the Galaxy Tab S11 series ready to assist you in all of your heavy-duty task. For example, guys, we have the S Pen over here, which, by the way, has a hexagonal shape already. Big fan of this hexagonal S Pen because of how nice the grip is. You get to use this seamlessly and comfortably with our Galaxy Tab S11 series. Advanced AI to supercharge your workflow, plus call in action AI button on the keyboard. And of course, enhanced UI as well for smoother navigation. And this, again, brand new S Pen, faster, stronger, and more precise, giving us total creative control. And the writing assistant and drawing assistant in new and powerful Samsung Notes, your creative partners are inside this tab. And math help made easy. Tackle equations and lessons with fun, interactive AI tools. I had an idea before when using this, because I remember when I was in college, our professors would usually write on the board and do the demonstrations for us, which was kind of a hassle. But right now, especially in this digital day and age, for professors out there, if you need to teach, right, you can definitely use the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra and S11's power and share the screen with your students. Like for example, you're teaching maths example, you are screen sharing, right? You get to share the whole screen already and do the demonstration live for your students. So imagine you are screen sharing via Zoom or even via Discord, teaching students. You get to very efficiently teach them with this kind of capability. Like for example, you just need for them to know, for example, the spellings of, for example, you are an English teacher, right? You need to know, you need to do a spelling check, right? So for example, you're just sharing the screen and then write on it and they will see it in real time. So for example, you are doing spelling checks or spelling quiz bees online, Zoom with your students, for tutors out there. You can use this and make the teaching very, very efficient and very, very convenient. Because usually we need to use other resources, right? And for laptop users, for example, for laptop users, you share your screen, but then you need extra power for just letting your student understand even better. Well, with that, seamlessly integrate your teaching with the Tab S11. Like for example, you want to write words, like for example, simple word spellings, right? Give me a word, Mr. Alex, give me a word to spell. Something kind of difficult, right? Give me a word to spell. Like something that is used for literature or maybe in English. Mm-hmm. Or, yes, it can be a name. It can be a name. Aphrodite, yeah, or for example, Aphrodite. So you're doing Greek mythology, for example, as a spelling, and then you need to spell it out for your student. Instead of you sharing your screen in your laptop and trying to type in everything, losing the vibe, well, share your tabs screen with your student and then write. For example, you're sharing this and then they will see that you're writing it in real time. Right? So how do you spell mythology? You share this with your student and then say mythology. Look at how responsive the S Pen is, right? And of course, you get to change the modes in this with the hover view by just tapping this button right here and then change the thickness of your pen. I love that so much. I don't have to go here, try to access it, because for example, you are laying it flat and then you have to move like this, right? It's sort of a hassle without that feature. But of course, with the new feature, just tap the button. Well, very, very convenient. And I believe so for a lot of use cases for this. I remember when I was in university, actually before I entered university, our professors would have a hard time sharing equations with us online. Because, for example, they need to demonstrate how equations would work, right? First of all, we don't have math solver back then, so we had to do it manually. But usually in college, they explain it step by step, right? But for professors out there who need extra power for their students to understand the equations. Like for example, this is a common thing. Elementary algebra is a common thing for freshmen, right? For freshmen, right? For example, they want to expand a plus b squared. And for professors who don't have this kind of writing, they have to type in everything and it's kind of confusing with the laptop. But with you having the power to write on your screen while screen sharing via Zoom, you get to expand it very easily. A plus, for example, this is gonna be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. That's how you can maximize this. So you can actually do more tutorings better, right? An example, for example, you're teaching about FOIL. Imagine having just a laptop, right? Imagine just having a laptop and you have to teach the FOIL method. Mr. Alex or Mr. Shane, do you know about FOIL in math? Do you know about FOIL? So for our professors out there who might be watching or students who might be watching us as well, do you remember FOIL? In math? But, well, the rule of FOIL is first, outer, inner, and then last. So there's a FOIL method in math, right? And imagine not having a tab to share this with your students, just a laptop. How would they understand the FOIL further, right? You can demonstrate it with a laptop, yes, but it would take a lot of effort. But imagine screen sharing your tab and then writing on it real time. Foil looks like this because in solving equations like a plus b and then a minus b, foil states first. For example, I'm teaching you guys math, right? First, it's gonna be, let's change. First, a and then a. That is f, a squared. See? That in itself is actually easy already. And then, outer foil, okay? Outer, that's gonna be a and then b. So that'll be a and b. And then inner, for example, you change the color of the ink there. And then you're gonna circle B inner. That's gonna be A and B as well. But for this, it's negative. For this, it's positive. And then last is B and then B, right? So it's gonna be B squared. See, your students will be able to understand it even better because you're demonstrating it to them in real time online. So that means that the remaining values would just be a squared plus b squared. See? For students who need to have visual references or deep explanation of how to expand equations, this is going to be helpful. Later on, or maybe by tomorrow, we'll see you guys how it looks like when we're doing demonstration using maybe 2 tablets at once and do a video call with those tablets and let you guys see how efficient it will be. Right? And of course, not just that, guys, with the math solver, again, those are just use cases for professors, right? But for students or even for people who are into project management who do need to do a lot of calculations, you can just turn on math solver and let the AI do it for you. 2 plus 2, 4, 2 times 2. Well, again, you write it properly, guys, okay? Write it properly so that the Galaxy Notes would understand it, okay? So, again, that's 2 times 2, which is going to be 4. And, of course, we're going to have to put the right arithmetic values for that, all right? Arithmetic symbols, okay? 2x, and, of course, 2 over 2. See? Very, very quick. And of course, take it even further by just plotting in the values, for example, like this. Make it really, really push itself by doing those amazing equations. See? Oh my God, I love this so much. I love how the math solver works. Look at that! Amazing. Love this for our students. No more struggling with math, right? But I know as they were in Singapore, we're good with math. So this is just going to be our assistant, right? So for people out there who might be very interested with checking out the Tab S11, the power, you saw, guys, how fast it moves, and the refresh rate, it's super fast, and the latency, it's super duper low. You get to really, really feel the power of Samsung from this device. Make it a second screen. Use Samsung DeX wirelessly with the new improved Samsung DeX with this. And of course, for the main differences for the Galaxy Tab S11 and S11 Ultra, well, we have it already here. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of the S11 and S11 Ultra. For the S11 Ultra, you will get the massive 14.6-inch screen. Look at this, guys. See, these are the size differences of our Tab S11 and S11 Ultra. And of course, for the cameras, single camera for the Tab S11 and dual cameras for the S11 Ultra. But both can be used with the new, again, S Pen. Hexagonal in shape, which definitely gives you a very, very comfortable grip. So you can write and solve things very, very easily. And if you're thinking how fast this is, well, we have the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus with a 3nm processor, which means everything from the NPU, CPU, and GPU are boosted up to 33%. So your workload is gonna be faster and lighter with this tab. And for the prices of our Galaxy Tab S11 and S11 Ultra, let's quickly highlight them. Mr. Big, Mr. Shane, or Mr. Shane and Mr. Alex, and for our cameraman over here, which one would you choose? In 3, 2, 1. Ultra. 11. See, we're 2 voters for the S11 over here. Well, I am a very on-the-go person, so I love this one so much. I think this is gonna be a perfect pair for my mobile phone. So, for Team S11 out there, check it out. But for the Team S11 Ultra, check it out as well with our code LS-SAVE big. And again, for the prices of our Galaxy Tab S11 and S11 Ultra 256GB model, we are having a very special discounted prices right now. So the prices that we are about to flash are not yet final, because you get to have more amazing discounts if you are a first-time shopper in our, again, Samsung Shop app, available in our phones and our Google Play Store. So for the prices of our Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra 256GB model from 1898 Singapore dollars, it is down to 1848 Singapore dollars. And as for the Galaxy Tab S11 256GB model from 1398 Singapore dollars, it's down to 1348 Singapore dollars. Both can be used with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And mind you guys, you get to have a Galaxy Tab S11 book cover keyboard for both, which are sure to protect your tablets. But if you are somewhere more on the budget side, you want efficiency but also affordability, well, we have the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite as another option for you. So for the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite, guys, you get to get this for only 558 Singapore dollars with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And on top of that code, you get to have a free Galaxy Tab Slim cover as well. So for those people who want to check out an affordable tablet and has the power of AI and is super compact and very cute as well, the Galaxy Tab S10 Lite is available in our Samsung Shop app. Save big, guys. Again, LS-SAVEBIG for the code. So for the people out there who might be getting confused which tab to get, because if you are to compare the S10 Lite and the Tab S11, they kind of look like the visuals are kind of almost equal, right? But if you really want power, the Tab S11 is definitely for you. But if you just want efficiency, but affordability is something that is your priority, then the Tab S10 Lite is the perfect device for you. For the S10 Lite's screen, you get the 10.9-inch bright LCD screen with vision booster and 90Hz refresh rate. Great for students and casual users who want a solid display for reading, Netflix, or browsing without the overspending. And as for the Galaxy Tab S11, on the other hand, it has the dynamic AMOLED 2X with 120Hz of refresh rate and higher brightness. Perfect for creators, gamers, or pros who need smoother visuals and vivid colors, plus better outdoor readability. Again, 120Hz for our Tab S11 and 90Hz for our Tab S10 Lite. The Tab S10 Lite, on the other hand, is powered by the Exynos 1380, good for everyday tasks like classes, streaming, and light productivity. This is very reliable for budget users, but not built for super duper heavy multitasking. So if you are a young professional or a university student who needs more affordability right now, then the Tab S10 Lite, again, can do light multitasking, but the Tab S11 takes the multitasking further with the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus. It delivers flagship level speed and handles video editing, gaming, and AI-powered apps with ease. This is more of a performance machine. This is more of an efficiency machine. So with that, guys, it's your choice which one would be the perfect one for you. But more comparisons in a bit. But again, guys, these are available to be checked out in our Samsung Shop app and Samsung.com website with our code LS-SAVE big. And in terms of battery, guys, the Tab S10 Lite has an 8,000 milliamp hour battery with 25 watts charging, all day endurance for school and casual use. And of course, guys, it kind of is slower to charge, but of course, it is gonna be lasting all day with those types of users. And as for the Tab S11, you get the 8,400 milliamp hour battery with 45 watts of charging. Slightly bigger battery plus much faster charging, better suited for pros on the move. And as for the S Pen, well, let's do a quick side-by-side for the S Pen, because for the Galaxy Tab S Pen, Galaxy Tab S Pens, the S11 specifically, hexagonal in shape. Look at this. And as for our S10 Lite, it still retains that old S Pen design. Here you guys go. So let's put them side by side, okay? There. But of course, both are very useful for handwriting, solving equations, even doodling. And worry not, guys, because actually for our Galaxy Notes, this is AI powered. The S10 Lite is also AI powered. It also has the Galaxy ecosystem. This is good for note-taking, video calls, and basic multitasking. And for the Tab S11, advanced Samsung DeX, more smooth multitasking with dual screen setup and seamless Galaxy ecosystem integration, ideal for professionals and creators who want a more laptop-like experience. And as for the build and durabilities of these tablets, you'll get a Tab S10 Lite's slim and light profile, simpler build, and of course a little bit of water resistance, best used with care. And as for the Tab S11, premium build with IP68 rating, thinner and tougher, ready for on-the-go professionals. So let's put them side by side, right? As you can see here, the Tab S11 is visibly thinner from the S10 Lite. So the key takeaway is that if you want budget, if affordability is your priority over efficiency, the Tab S10 Lite is best for students, casual users, and budget-friendly users who want the Galaxy AI plus S Pen tools. But if your priority is maximum efficiency, then the Tab S11 is gonna be for you. This is best for creators, professionals, and power users who need a premium display, faster performance, and pro-level multitasking. And as for our Galaxy Tab S10 Lite and S11 promotions, again, we get to have the free slim keyboard book cover for the Tab S11 and free book cover slim for the S10 Lite. And for both the Tab S11 series and Tab S10 Lite, we get to have our multi-buy offer where we get to have 20% off on our Galaxy Rings and 30% off on our Galaxy Buds. But of course, both for these guys, you get to have the rewards that you can get for every purchase, and we get to have the enhanced trade-in right now, extra 250 Singapore dollars trade-in value. That is from the 1,735 maximum trade-in value that we can get for our tabs. All right, so for the price of our Galaxy Tab S10 Lite from 588 Singapore dollars, this is currently down to 558 Singapore dollars with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And on top of that, you get to have a free Galaxy Tab S9, Tab S9 FE, and Tab S10 FE / book cover. All right, guys, so check it out right now with this code. And heads up for people who might be first-time purchasers, the price that you are seeing here is not yet final because we have boosted discounts right now for those users. So might as well check out right now. Is there any promo discount on the Samsung Ring? There is. If you are purchasing one of the Hero products, you get to have an additional 30% discount for our multi-buy offers with our mobile phones and tabs. And of course, guys, make sure that you are checking out using our official Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. And with that, we're going to proceed with our latest mobile phone here from Samsung, which is the Galaxy S S25 FE, and the model that I have right now is the black one. And for the Galaxy S25 FE, we don't need to use the code anymore. We get to have free storage upgrades for this. So no more need to use the code LS-SaveBig because we have amazing special promotions for the S25 FE. For the 256GB model, check it out for the price of the 128GB model, which is at 948 Singapore dollars. Again, guys, no need to use the code LS-SaveBig. Out the window. And for the Galaxy S25 512GB model, check it out for the price of the 256GB model, which is at 1,038 Singapore dollars. And later, we're going to do a quick demonstration for our viewers out there to see how much the price is if you are a first-time shopper and what are the other exclusive discounts for this. But for now, let's give a quick shout out for both of our S25 FE and of course our beloved S25 Ultra, because today, guys, we actually did a cross check. You can check out these products in our official Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app, and you can actually check them out at the lowest prices in our platforms with our code LS-SaveBig. See, guys, check out the 256GB models right now. See, look at that. This actually feels like the father flagship, right? And this kind of feels like the baby flagship in our lineup, because actually the S25 FE is part of the S25 lineup, so you are getting premium flagship feel for a very affordable price point. And with that, let's highlight the S25 FE with this video. Right? I know. I am as equally amazed as you guys when I first saw the S25 FE. And right now we have free storage upgrades for this amazing phone. So again, for the price of our Galaxy S25 FE, for our promotions for this, no need to use the code LS-SaveBig. Check out the 256GB model at 948 Singapore dollars. And for the S25 FE 512GB model, check it out with the price of the 256GB model, which is at 1,038 Singapore dollars. And for the people out there who checked out the Samsung Registration Plus e-voucher, check it out, use that on the checkout page, apply the e-voucher, and get the additional 50 Singapore dollar discount that we have for this device. So make sure you are making the purchases right now, because for all of the features that our video just said, and from here at the Samsung Live Shop, guys, we are personal users of the S25 FE, and from what I can say, this is actually a very affordable version of our S25 lineup. It might be an FE, but it is packed with the most powerful features coming from our flagship phones. And those powerful features are, first of all, the Galaxy AI. You can do generative edit, move, cut, or place objects effortlessly with this phone. You saw our ad with this, right? And let me quickly demonstrate it to you guys with how fast it processes. And again, for the people who might be thinking, is it very convenient to live in the Galaxy ecosystem? Well, let me quickly demonstrate it to you. Because for me, I can actually use the quick share mode with this phone. With the quick share mode, I get to transfer one file from my S25 Ultra to the S25 FE here without a problem. So I took a 1x1 photo, an ID photo this morning, and I want to edit it with the S25 FE over here. So I'll just quickly transfer this with the quick share. So there is the photo, guys. There, that's the photo. So I'm just gonna quickly quick share this and then transfer it to this phone. So for people out there who might be thinking, is the Galaxy ecosystem very efficient? Well, yes, it is, right? For this, guys, you get to have the power of Galaxy AI at an affordable price, but very, very fast. So you can do generative edit with this. And of course, with the Galaxy AI, guys, you need to, of course, log in with your Samsung account. And by logging in, I mean, it is very, very easy. Let me quickly sign in with my QR code, and then I am done logging in no time. See, guys? There you go. Very, very seamless from one device to another. So now I can use Galaxy AI without a problem. So with the Galaxy AI, I can just transform this into a more formal photo. For example, the generative edit allows me to remove this line over here. See? No need for me to really trace it. It actually is able to detect what I want to remove. Let me just quickly tap erase on that. And then you will see that the pixels are now gone. But I want more things to be erased in this. See the necklace? Really, really tracks it without a problem. So if you're thinking, is this device slow? It is not. It is very accurate with the things that you want to be removed. And then let's just tap on erase for that, and then let's generate. I needed this photo actually because I wanted to submit it to one of the people who needs my photo right this morning, and I told them, give me 5 minutes and I can give it to you without a problem. See? More formal now. As if nothing was there. As if that didn't exist over there. And I actually tried generating to see if it can make my suit black. And you know what? It did. It did. So for that, of course, you can definitely just change the color of your pen, make it black. So let's try the colors first. Make it black. And then let the AI do the editing for you. You see it here, guys? Then I'll just tap on generate, and then you will see that it captures the exact thing that I want to do. And of course, you can repeat the process several times and let the AI do the work. Because this is actually very useful for people who need instant accesses, right? See? Wow. Exactly what I wanted, just to transform that part of the photo into black. And then I can just submit that, then I'm done. And then I'll just save it. And then this morning, I was able to send it within 5 to 10 minutes, and then they approved of the photo already. That's how you can maximize the power of the generative edit in these. But of course, apart from that, you get to have Gemini Live, Now Bar and Now Brief, and Circle to search. And not to mention, guys, when you put it side by side with the S25 Ultra over here, you get to have that premium matte finish with a one-hand friendly grip. It looks and feels as polished as our flagship phones. And it is 7.44 millimeters thick and 190 grams heavy. Let's put it side by side, right? With the S25 Ultra. See? Trademark from Samsung. Looks very, very premium and feels very, very premium. And worry not, guys, if you are a heavy gamer, you get to be powered up by the Exynos 2400, same flagship level performance as the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra, and larger vapor chamber which keeps this very cool and smooth even under heavy use. And you get to have the 4900 milliamp hour battery plus the 45 watts super fast charging which gets you back for 100% quickly. Perfect for power users. So if you want to check out the 128 gigabyte model of the S25 FE right now, might as well check out the 256 gigabyte model because it is currently at 948 Singapore dollars. And if you want to check out the 256 gigabyte model, check out the 512 gigabyte model because it is at the price of the 256 gigabyte model, which is at 1,038 Singapore dollars. And for this, you get to also have the multi-buy offer, save up to 30% off on select Galaxy products such as the Galaxy Buds 3 series, Watch 8 series, and Watch Ultra, Galaxy Ring, and select accessories, plus a free Google AI Pro for 6 months, which is worth 173 Singapore dollars and 94 cents. So Google AI Pro is actually my best friend. Mr. Alex here knows that I am best friends with Google AI Pro. I have a lot of files in there, but I'm only able to use 60 gigabytes with the 2 terabyte capacity that I have. So check it out right now, guys, and take advantage of all our amazing promotions for the S25 FE. Once again, the 256 gigabyte model is at 948 Singapore dollars, and for the S25 FE 512 gigabyte model, it is at 1,038 Singapore dollars. And for people out there who might be interested with checking out a Buds, well, we have the Galaxy Buds 3 FE as well for tonight. And for the price of our Galaxy Buds 3 FE from 168 Singapore dollars, it is down to 138 Singapore dollars with the code LS-SaveBig, which gives you 30 Singapore dollars off discount. And since we are at the last 4 minutes of this live, let's quickly play this video and highlight our Buds 3 FE features. All right, so for this, guys, you see the video playing here already. You get to have all of these amazing for the Buds, right? So imagine having that premium Buds feel from an affordable price point. This is gonna be your best friend. You get to have the active noise cancellation with ambient modes. When my friend used this, I was surprised with how the quality is, because he wasn't able to hear me at all, even though I was sitting like just a few meters away from him with the active noise cancellation. That is perfect for users who are frequently working in coffee shops, and for people who are into listening into their own world as well. And if you are someone who does a lot of calls, especially Zoom meetings, well, this will give you crystal clear calls, clear voice coming from the one you are talking to, and clear voice from you, because you get to have that triple mic setup from the Buds, and you get to have about 4 hours of talking time per earbud. Yes, that's very long. So imagine having that kind of long meetings, right? This Buds is gonna be perfect. And this is a common occurrence here. If you have a weak Bluetooth connection from your Buds to your phone, the connectivity is gonna be gone. But with the Bluetooth 5.4 with this, it will be very, very seamless. This Buds 3 FE premium and affordable. Plus, if you are someone who is into fitness, you get to have water resistance capabilities from this Buds. So if you sweat a lot while you are working out, or if you do a lot of cardio in the park, this is gonna be the answer for us. Good battery life in class, up to 6 hours with the active noise cancellation on, and more with the active noise cancellation off. I love listening with active noise cancellation off. Makes me feel like I am in my own world. And this Buds 3 FE will give us just those, plus hands-free access to Google AI or Gemini AI. So just say, hey Google, instant access on your ears. And for the price of this Galaxy Buds 3 FE from 168 Singapore dollars, it is down to 138 Singapore dollars with our code LS-SaveBig. And again, since we are at the last 1 minute and 30 seconds of this live, use the code LS-SaveBig.
to be an excerpt from a sales pitch or review.
Yes,
That the price of
that's
Galaxy
Google. That's Gemini AI Pro, because I just said, hey Google. Yeah, he sounds great, right? You get that assistant right on your ear with the Galaxy Buds 3 FE. And again, just like what we ours, just like what Gemini AI is saying, we are pitching for you to use the code LS-SaveBig and save up to 90 Singapore dollars off for the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, S11, S10 Lite, and Galaxy Buds 3 FE, and no more need to use the code for the Galaxy S25 FE. But for the mobile devices and the tabs, make sure that you are using your Samsung Registration Plus on top of your code LS-SaveBig. And don't forget, guys, to throw in those add-ons and save additional 20 to 30% off with our Eco Bundle deals. This includes the Galaxy Tab S11 series and the Buds 3 FE as well. And for the people who might be interested with checking out an appliance, whether it may be a TV, refrigerator, or a washing machine, you get to have a free Galaxy Tab A9 Plus for those devices. And make sure that you are topping it up with the climate voucher code, which is stackable with our LS-SaveBig code. And for all of these, guys, these are available to be checked out only in our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. So follow us in our official channels, download the Samsung Shop app, and make those purchases right now. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Make sure that you already downloaded the app by then and you created your account already, so you get to have the benefits as a Samsung member. So good night, Singapore. Hope you're gonna sleep good tonight. Make that good sleep better by checking out